Hey everybody, welcome back to another, Nova War recap video. I'm over at Nova Uzi FC, our sister clan. I actually did a war with them while we were doing that RCS war tournament that you just saw in a recap this week. I was not in that tournament, so I decided to go hang out with them, spin a random, kind of chill, sit back, put my feet up, not have to worry about war planning, strategizing for everybody, just do my thing, get told where to hit, and go do it. So nice to be there. Real chill war, 40v40 we had. The enemy team was something. They're interesting. You need 2,900 trophies, but apparently you don't need high heroes or decent bases or anything good. Man, really funny. Attacker, get demoted. Great. So we handled Frozen Ice very, very easily. Just doing a recap for them. They like seeing ours, so I'm told, and a lot of them come over and are in our wars. And actually, I'm going to show you some of the Reddit Ace guys who came over and did nice attacks here. I'm going to start though with MVP MJ, who had a six-pack. Let me do that before I forget. I always forget these. Copper Spikes had it. He was hitting the lowest two bases. Little Stink, one of our guys from Reddit Ace, he's kind of a that's kind of a cheaty account, let's put it that way. Patro had a good war. JRB here did a little bit of scouting, I guess. Where's my BK? I show him later. He had a good war. Will is still around. I don't know how Nova does their stuff. MVP MJ had a six-pack. Good on him. Dockers did. He's one of the guys that you see in CWL with us. Who else? The BDE, that is one of our guys over at Reddit Ace. He had a great war. I show you one of his replays on 17. Wawa is a guy who does potlucks with us normally, or used to at least, and we haven't gotten him over yet to do a CWL with us. And Kelvin, there you go, bullying those Town Hall 10s. Another one of our guys at Reddit Ace who's in CWL. He had a nice six-pack. Let's show MVP MJ. Coming in with the Zapquake, Drag Loon. Got the CC Hound and Loon working. Rage him up, get him to the core. There you're going to see the Zapquake taking out the Sweeper and the air defense. Doesn't even need the Quake. Those air defenses. See what I mean here? You got a Town Hall 10. You got baby air defenses. You got a level 8 Queen. Excuse me. So, look at those Teslas, man. Whew. Just, nice relaxing war. Dragons are going to go through this base, no problem. He drops that Lava Hound to be tanking the air defense. Wizards come out of the clan castle. Hopefully they'll pop that Hound in a second, and they do. There goes the poison. And the base is done. Just a real, take care of it. Don't be scared at the Town Hall 10. Do what you got to do. His king and queen are circling the base. Queen's doing some cleanup duty over there. Just speeding through this. Didn't even find that many air traps. I don't know what this guy's base is all about. But they think that there's something special with 3,000 trophy requirement and, how to earn their leadership positions and everything. But go figure. As long as you're enjoying the game. He did a similar attack on 26. I'm not going to show the entire thing, just giving him credit. Look at this base. Some of them weren't this bad, but two grounded expos right next to each other. An air defense right there. He Zapquakes this air defense, and then he just comes in from over here on the east side and takes care of things fine. Does a Suicide King on that queen. Exposed air defenses over here. He gets that. This one right here taken out with just his heroes. Gets this one with a couple loons after he drops his Hound. Just, I don't know, man. Once you get into the more serious warring, it's kind of tough to go back, for me at least. This is an interesting attack. This is why I chose this one. Where's my BK? Number 30. Never seen him before. Never warred with him. He did a nice job. I liked this particular attack that he did. A little heavy on the Wizards for my liking, but they serve a purpose. It's kind of like the back end loon attack that a lot of the Nova guys do, in that you get your kill squad deep into the core. I'm just going to speed up the funneling process. You get your kill squad into the core using a jump here instead of a quake. He uses Valks to just tear up the core here because it's so big. They can just roam free, get ahead of the golems, get ahead of the bowlers there, and the bowlers are going to take care of a lot of the air defenses. And one of them stays alive to take care of this one at the end. But you get in the core, you take care of the air defenses, and then you just drop, look at 2 or 3 loons on each defense. There go 2 more to just take care of that back end. I feel like Town Hall 9 for a long time was all back end hogs, and long ago, the whole low wee, you would always have hogs, loons, witches, whiz. That was like the, oh my gosh, look at these expert level strategies. But then it turned into hogs being so strong, and now loons are back doing work. There's that bowler just doing work, little by little, chipping away, chip. There it goes. As all the loons go down, air. They do have skeletons set to air, which is nice. I did mention that in a couple of videos that really should start doing that, I think, at Town Hall 9 at least, if not Town Hall 10. Although you set your skeleton traps to air and then you just get bow-witched by a Town Hall 11, and well, there goes that. Now, next I have 17. I'm starting to get into more interesting bases or attacks here. This is another odd one, as you see. I pointed it out because the BDE is one of our Town Hall 9s, and here he's hitting low heroes, but it's kind of a 9.5, you know? He's got 1 Town Hall 10 level defense, 2 Town Hall 10 level defenses. He does have 2 bomb towers, although one's low leveled, and he does have that 3rd expo at a level 2. So not an easy task, but doable, obviously, and you'll see that he's doing that good old P.E.K.K.A. walk. Doesn't even have a back end with it. He just overpowers the base with the P.E.K.K.A.s, going through, taking out the air defenses, and the baby dragons doing all the cleanup on the sides. Funneling the flanks first, making sure that the P.E.K.K.A.s go in instead of around. And you see that baby dragon down there just getting a lot of value, noticing that it's not going to get attacked until this wizard tower, unless he finds a surprise seeking air mine or something. King's walking around, should come back in a second, beat through a wall and get back in. Although it's not going to be with the main kill squad, it will have a bowler behind it, and there's not much over there. CC won't be a problem, doesn't take out the bowlers, thankfully. Drop one there, no problem. Queen uses the ability a little bit early, but the P.E.K.K.A.s are tanking now, so she's safe for a while. And you see that king up there still working, still hasn't used his ability. P.E.K.K.A.'s in the core now. He can start dropping baby dragons from the south like he has, just the 1 archer tower on him. They're going to take a while to get in range of that air defense. Hopefully it'll be gone by that point. And there's only one, that's the only one left. Queen is snag it right there. And he's still got 1 more baby dragon. Once this archer tower gets locked on, he can drop it over here if he wanted to, but chooses not to. He sends it up top where the P.E.K.K.A.s are tanking and where the king just used his ability. Still 2 cleanup wizards, so no problem here. Nice smooth attack. Good job hitting a Town Hall 10, kind of 9.5-ish, not really weird thing, base guy person from Frozen Ice. Next, Himura, one of our Town Hall 9s again, at Reddit Ace, hitting a semi-legitimate Town Hall 10, at least a full Town Hall 10 with Infernos, level 5 Queen, and a level 5 King. So, gonna do a Queen walk here in this ring base. You just saw ring bases in our other recap that I just showed you. Get your tanks going one way with some DPS behind it as he poisons the CC, and drop Valks into the core, rage, heal him up. Level 1 multi-target Infernos are not going to do much to level 4 or 5 Valkyries. this case, obviously, Town Hall 9, he doesn't have access to those level 5. So getting the queen working, moving to the west, it looks like. Being real patient, that's what's important about these ring-style bases. If you're doing a queen walk like that, you got to make sure that she's going to get deep enough to stay alive before you start going to your other side of the attack. Drops a golem with some funnel. Get a baby dragon and wizards. One wizard went down. And there's the bowlers behind the tank. So you have your tank DPS going one way. You have your queen walk, queen charge going the other way. Unfortunately, finds those giant bombs. So his bowlers are going to go down here. But now he's clear, completely clear on the southwest, almost clear on the southeast. So he's free to jump his Valkyries into the core. And there goes that jump. Late developing attack. Rages up his Valkyries. Uses that queen ability to keep her alive. Get the aggro off of her. And that archer tower looks like it's going to take her out either way. The healers have rerouted to the Valkyries, which is going to save him on this. And they are going to stay nice and full health. More of those air-seeking skeleton traps that I was just talking about. The Valkyries are going to do a number on the rest of this base. He has 2 cleanup wizards. He's going to drop them as soon as, there you go, right there in the northeast. You saw 1 being dropped. And once these defenses are aggroed, he should drop 1 over there. Once that cannon goes down. And there it goes. Other whiz was dropped over here on that army camp. I missed that. So a good job by Hamura hitting a Town Hall 10-ish kind of thing guy with low heroes and bad ring base. Moving down, we have another Town Hall 9 hitting a Town Hall 10, if you want to call it that. This is Wawa. I was telling you that we were trying to get him in CWL. Like the beginning here, drops a couple loons on this Inferno Tower to get it taken out since there's no other air targeting traps or defenses around it. Uses a haste, 2 loons, drop, and then death damage will take care of it. Gets the CC lore with it. Gonna start his minions and wizards over here to drag the defense over here because that's where he's starting his raid. He's gonna drop a jump right here to get to this Inferno Tower, and then from that point, it's a very clustered defense Town Hall 10. I mean, he does have point defenses at our Town Hall 10. These wizard towers are pretty leveled up. But he has, you could see, 25 hogs and 3 heals. So as long as he gets this Inferno taken out and trips giant bombs in here and gets out defenses, then he should be fine. The king does walk on him, but will come back. Nope. The queen didn't hit him, so the king did not hop back to her. Queen gets in there, though, with the bowlers, and she's still behind the golem, so she'll be fine taking out a little bit of point defense action there. And he's going to start the hog portion of the raid, taking out that wizard tower with 2 of them. And here you go. Just trickle them in. Get a bunch going. Save a few, just in case. Gets that first heal down. Go in, take out those cannons. Does not get them going towards the expos. Could have been a little bit better with the pathing there. Again, is going to heal up the entire pack. Does not have a poison for the skeleton traps, unfortunately, but there's way too many hogs. They're just overpowering this base at this point in time. Still has another heal, drops it there. They'll take care of their defenses, get inside of it, and then they'll aggro onto the king, who is beating on them once they get that archer tower down. Clean up whiz and minions around the side. So Wawa does a nice job as a Town Hall 9, taking out this, whatever you want to consider it. I'll call it a Town Hall 10. It at least had Infernos. But a nice job. Always fun, in these. Again, it was a nice change of pace for us. It was fun for them doing a nice big 40-40, 40v40 war. So good stuff. This is a comical raid. I gotta put Gator Dave in one of our videos. You remember the old 4-finger drop hogs? They called it the Chinese wall of hogs. Well, he does the Chinese wall of loons on this attack. Does a king swap for the enemy queen, Had a couple Valkyries in there. Not sure it was needed with the Valkyries. He could have just gotten it with the king, but he got a couple more of those defenses, not the defenses, the buildings on the side, and by throwing them in there. Drops the healers a little bit early. They do go on the king. I probably could have waited till the king died to drop them off so that the air defense didn't get them when they aggroed on the king. But not a single one of them actually died. It got down to low health, but it didn't die. Queen's going to work all the way down to this air defense, and his idea was to just drop 2 hounds, one on this air defense, one on this air defense, and then just use that, if you want to call it a 4-finger drop, loons. There's just a wall of loons on that side of the base that just mow their way through. Really comical to watch. I was cracking up when I saw it, and I had to post in chat about it. I did catch this one live. Just got to give Dave some love. Doesn't do a 4-finger drop, does a one-finger swiping drop. 2 rages, get him in there, get on those defenses. Didn't even think about the CC. He admitted afterwards, to his detriment, I guess you could say, that he didn't even think about the CC. He goes, I totally forgot about it. I should have thought about it, but I didn't. So that dragon does stay up and doesn't lock onto loons. Thankfully, it's on the it was on the hounds, but they get taken care of. And just a fun raid. The loons didn't even, or the hounds didn't even pop at the end of the day. They just, I don't know. Funny to do this sort of stuff. One of them popped. There you go. Makes cleanup a little bit easier. But a nice job. If you want to consider it a 10v10 triple, go ahead. The last time we did a war like this, I think we were at a RCS versus RAC event. No, that was a different one. It was, somebody was trying to do it for, they wanted a big 50v50 to get like a milestone war, and they were one of the RCS clans, so we went with them. A bunch of us did. And we got like the most engineered clan that you could ever find. Defenseless Town Hall 11s that were their bottom 5 bases or something. And that's not fun. I don't enjoy that whatsoever. This was kind of funny, this war at least. It was certainly relaxing and a nice change of pace. And Nova did their job. They won, you say that in sports, beat the teams you got to beat. Take care of business when you're supposed to win. So they did. This was funny for me. I just wanted to show it. I was starting a queen walk over here, turning into a charge at 9 o'clock. I dropped a couple archers to take out 3 defenses. But my idea was to get this queen going south and just take out as much as I could over here, all this stuff. And I go, what am I going to do when I get the queen down here? Because there's nothing that's going to stop her from getting down south. I go, I'm cleaning out this side so that I could send in Valkyries with a jump right here. So the Valkyries will take out this and then the entire core. And I'm going, well, that's 50% in the 2-star right there. I'm not going for the 3. It's not going to happen. But I had like 80 troop space left. And I'm going, I don't know what to use. So I was like, well, what if I take bowlers and walk them over here going east and just get more percent? And it didn't work out, but I had so much extra troop space, I wanted to do something with it. Perhaps it got me a little bit more percentage. You'll see in a second I'm going to go with that bowler portion down bottom. I never even lure the CC until the Valk portion. There's no need to. It's completely offset over here. I guess they're trying to bait somebody to come in on the queen and get the CC. And I just ignore the queen and the CC the entire time. Don't need to. Difference between random warring and competitive warring, where the idea is to go for 2 on that Town Hall 11. We could have sent our 11s to get 3 on them. We were outnumbered. We had 2 Town Hall 11s. They had 4. One of our guys is a CWL guy. The other one is kind of one of our reserves. So we did let the reserve guy go for 11v11 triples while the Town Hall 11 that we use in CWL was practicing his bullying on Town Hall 10s. So we had 2 Town Hall 11s that needed to be hit by Town Hall 10, so I was just going for the 2-star on them like I do in CWL. I wall broke in so that my queen could step up, take care of this and this as I start the bowlers with healers down here. Try to wall break them in. I was a little bit early on them, and they do get locked on by the Eagle Artillery. But they do get a little bit extra here. Not a big deal. At this point, I just went, I'm dropping them. We'll see what they get. Dropped a Giant a little bit early on the wall breakers. They did get wrecked here, but I have so many Valkyries. I have 4 in the CC and 10 right behind them that I shouldn't have any problem getting through that wall. Drop that jump so that they don't go anywhere except the core. Freeze, just the one side, and the other side, I missed the Expo. I was trying, my initial plan was to get this Inferno and this Expo, but then my Queen took care of it, so I was trying to get this Inferno and this Expo, and I was a little bit off. Drop the Poison just to slow down those CC troops, and that's about it for this raid. I'm not going to get much more than that. I don't even get the Eagle Artillery here. My King goes down before I can get it. But I did what I needed to do. I got the 60% 2-star. Good enough for me, especially in this type of war. So, there you go. Funky Town Hall 11 base, that's for sure. Just wrapping up a fun war with Nova. We did win 110-78. We missed that one guy. I pointed him out earlier. They missed 5 guys or so. So, hey. Nova is always looking for members as well. If you're interested in joining them, you can see them right there. Perhaps I should show their war log. They just do random wars. I don't think that they did a friendly with their sub, which is pretty cool. But they just do random wars, and they just pub stomp, if you want to call it that. Pretty good here. Not too bad. Good percentage. 92, 94, 92, 97, 96. There you go. That's a little bit better. What you want to be seeing there. And it looks like 30v30. Yeah, they average about 20v20. So they could always use more people. I guess it's worth checking them out for sure. And if you want to pair up, you're always welcome to hang out. Drop over at Reddit Ace as well, since we are partnering in everything that we do, and we do swap back and forth. As you saw, we gave them a bunch of members for this war, as they gave us a few for the RCS War Tournament. So that's going to wrap it up for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Take care.